people, my name is Dalila. I'm in Brick Lane. I'm coming from South London. I'm a soul and R&B singer. I have many influences from Scissor Sisters, Aretha Franklin, Artful Dodgers, Craig David, to name just a few. Listen to the album Divine Evolution. People will say it's kind of conjumbled with a lot of mix-up sounds. Reggae, dancehall, soul, anything you would love to listen to, I do. I big myself up on my versatility. I love being versatile. I write all my songs, compulsory, and I sing all my songs as well. But I'm also a songwriter, so if by any chance bookings and or shows, gigs, please let me know. I'll be happy to fill you in. I can't wait, we're gonna hit Brick Lane and I'm so excited to be down here. When I was 10 years old, met this producer. My dad took me to the interview and quite embarrassingly I sang Scrubs by TLC, but it was a good experience. You know, everyone's got to start off on a foot, and he gave me an album by Whitney Houston which I'll never forget, and I learned her songs over and over and over again until I just kind of perfected it. By the time I kind of hit 13, I joined Oval Theatre where I started my singing workshops, and at the time it was £1 a week. But it was so amazing because that's where I grew all my confidence, my stage confidence. I met great singers and musicians and artists, people that I still talk to now. And I took it from there. I think I was there for about like 3 years. £1 a week, do the math. One of the most funniest memories actually from doing Oval was singing a Lauryn Hill song, and I sang the second verse on the first verse like a plonker, but it was all it was a learning curve. I didn't know what was going on. I was 14 years old and I had organised kind of everything myself. Yay. So to warm up, I like to go for a jog in the morning. I like a cup of orange juice and I do my many men, many men, many men, 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 many men, many men, many men, men, men. All those little funny warm-ups that you have to do. Those cat noises, meow, and all of those stuff. What I can say from growing up in this industry is to grasp every opportunity you can, because you can meet one person, not see them again ever, and it will lead you onto other stuff. And always ask for constructive criticism. It is good, it's not negative, it's everybody's view, everyone's got a view, and using that view would help construct your identity and your sound even better. I just finished a degree. Yes, I graduated. Hey. In media studies, multimedia and music, and so I know I'm excellent behind the camera as well as in front of the camera. So George, please, when you're finished, let me take that camera off of you and I'll do the filming after. I love lasagna. I'm gonna say this because I cooked it the other day. But box of lasagna, man, jeez. And a jerk chicken and rice at home. And my mum's Moroccan cooking, which I really love. The main thing I think about when writing my music is expose, liberation, honesty, because there was a point in my life where I'm writing lyrics, crossing them out, and someone that I knew that was quite dear to me when I started up this music career, who unfortunately passed away when he was about 21, and his sister used to manage me, and I remember him always saying, "You're an excellent songwriter." He used to look at my lyrics and be like, "It doesn't make sense, but I know what you mean." And So before he passed away, I was like, scrunching up loads of pieces of papers and everything. And I came up with that list and I wrote it on my wall next to my studio, my recording mic. And I just think about just not caring what people's got to say, because it's all about kind of just acting and just getting it out there. Because how can you express what you feel if you're not honest with yourself? In terms of performance, I try to make every performance as emotionally interacting as I can, just to show the audience that you've connected with your music. You're not just singing it because you can sing, but you can sing it because you wrote it, and you wrote it excellent. Keeping your contacts. Keep your contacts. One of the first paid gigs that I had, and I was about 15, maybe 15, 16 years old, and I'm 22 now, was in Shoreditch, and Tiny Temper was there, and we was all backstage. I'll never forget this because he had asked for my information and said, we've got to get something done, let's do something. And you know, at the time you're thinking, just another UK rapper, and then come 3-4 years later we had Pass Out and all that stuff. So my advice is just keep your contacts, because you never know who you're talking to and you never know where it will get you. Here we are in Brick Lane, where it started. The other day, it was actually so funny. I had about 3 shows in a row that whole day, and I just banged them out, all 3 of them. And by the last show, I just made the headline, and I was getting changed in the foyer, and people were paying for their tickets to get in while I was getting changed. It was so hilarious. Feet East, Vibe Bar, that's all where I started. In 5 years' time, I'm aiming to be hitting East, North, Wales, Scotland, Europe, hitting all the continents, back to motherland, Africa, and back to Brixton. So please guys, just look out for me, look out for the album. It's called Divine Evolution. My name's Dalila, and it's been a pleasure.